A harmless plant believed to have been used in various fields of medicine and food as early as 6000 BC, yet illegal to grow in the US since 1937. A member of the cannabis family, which includes cannabis sativa, indica, and ruderalis, hemp sativa L is wrongly grouped in with the recreational drug marijuana, giving the cannabis family a negative light in some people's minds. In the United States, the Drug Enforcement Agency has listed cannabis as a Schedule I substance, which is defined by drugs with no currently accepted medical use and a high potential for abuse, the most dangerous drugs of all the drug schedules with potentially severe psychological or physical dependence. But why is hemp grouped in with marijuana, whose THC content of 10% or higher gives people a high, when hemp's THC content is less than that of 1%? The answer, like most things, can be found by following the money. Because hemp is the strongest natural plant fiber, it's an ideal alternative to paper and clothing. Clothes made from hemp are antimicrobial, UV protected, and 3 times stronger than those made from cotton. Hemp paper is far superior to paper made from wood. Making paper from trees wastes up to 70% of the timber because it is only 30% cellulose. Hemp is 80% cellulose and yields a much higher content of paper. 1 acre of hemp produces as much paper as 4 to 10 acres of trees in a 20-year cycle. Hemp's short growth cycle is also noteworthy, maturing in 6 to 8 weeks as opposed to trees that can take up to 80 years. Nutritionally, hemp provides an incredible source of protein containing all 20 amino acids. Hemp oil is currently being researched as a biofuel, yet instead of subsidizing land to grow hemp, we import millions of dollars of it from Canada. Truly, hemp is a crucial plant for sustainability in all fields of life and was looked upon as the future of many industries in the early 1920s and 30s. However, during Hoover's presidency, paper and plastic tycoons saw hemp as a rival and pleaded Harry J. Anslinger, head of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs, to make the plant illegal to grow. With the majority of the population knowing about the benefits of hemp, they needed a scapegoat. By combining hemp and other strains of cannabis, the federal government was able to label it marijuana and start using yellow journalism or false reporting by fabricating stories, medical research, and blatant falsities. To push their insidious plot into the American consciousness, films such as Reefer Madness respond. Claiming marijuana would make white women sleep with black men and give people incurable insanity, ridiculous, unintelligible sludge was spilled into the minds of moviegoers everywhere. With political infatuations of greed and corruption, the federal government had accomplished its goal and turned generations to come into misinformed sheep. Despite the laws passed in 1937 to eliminate the growing of hemp, farmers were encouraged to grow hemp to help war efforts. Huh, a plant so poisonous and deadly being requested by the government in time of war. Seems strange. Let's take a closer look at the cannabis family. The defining differences of marijuana and hemp lie in their respective THC contents. Marijuana is traditionally ingested medically and recreationally, utilizing its THC content of 10% and higher. The active chemicals in marijuana, THC and CBD, are cannabinoids, a classification of essential chemicals to human functions. Interestingly enough, the only cannabinoids not created naturally in the human body are created by the cannabis plant. Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol, the THC found in cannabis, relieves pain, stimulates appetite, and suppresses muscle spasms. These healing chemicals, both found in the cannabis plant, have been studied for their medical benefits for thousands of years, yet the DEA ignores their benefits in order to create a war on drugs, costing taxpayers billions and doing nothing but spreading the use of cannabis, giving drug lords even more power. The cannabis family is one of the most crucial plant families to human civilization. Yet the United States continues to arrest people, spend billions destroying feral ditchweed, and propagating a failed war on drugs. How progressive of us. Our own founding fathers grew hemp, with cultivation appearing on the $10 note. Columbus sailed to the Americas with hemp sails and ropes, and early drafts of the Constitution were done on hemp paper. To complete a list of products and aspects of manufacture that can be improved or revolutionized by hemp would be impossible. With tens of thousands of uses, there isn't much the plant won't do. Hemp is even being used in aspects of construction. Hempcrete, a mixture of hemp stalk and limestone, has the unique abilities to lock in water and release it gradually. Hempcrete walls can stand for hundreds or even thousands of years. States like North Carolina have started to see an increase in hemp-related legislature, and have even been restored as legal to grow, with one catch: you must acquire a virtually impossible federal grant. While these proposed laws are a step in the right direction, we have a lot of catching up to do. With economists predicting hemp as the next trillion-dollar crop, the race has already begun. This clip shows an interview with Willie Nelson about the crushing effects hemp prohibition had on Kentucky's early economy.
Do you think hemp in and of itself could be the crop that would save the farms for America?
In the state of Kentucky, when the leading agricultural crop there in 1937 was hemp. When they took that away from the farmers, it would be like taking wheat away from Kansas, cotton away from Texas,
Okay.
cattle, away from. It's just devastating.
In conclusion, hemp's demise in 1937 was based on greedy, corrupt millionaires, and in no way a logical reason to keep hemp in the shadows. Spread the word, hemp is here to stay.